Okay, so let's look at question number 32. So question number 32 is saying the table below shows the average pregnancy rates among couples using different methods of birth control. The table below shows the average pregnancy rates among couples using different methods of birth control. So we have this table. Now this table has two columns. The first column is showing the birth control method. Then the other column is showing the average number of pregnancies per 1,000 couple per year. So let's now look at this one. So birth control method. So number one, condom. Okay, so couples which used condoms as a birth control method. Okay, so condoms resulted in 55 pregnancies. Okay, then contraceptive pills resulted in 4 pregnancies. Then rhythm method resulted in 125 pregnancies. Then spermicides resulted in 80 pregnancies, that is per 1,000 population in terms of couple. Okay, then the question is saying which type of birth control is the least reliable? Which type of birth control method is the least reliable? Okay, so now in this case, since they're talking about birth control method, so when they say which type of birth control method is the least reliable, so the least reliable is the birth control method which resulted in the highest number of pregnancies. That's the least reliable. Okay, so the least reliable in this case is rhythm method, which resulted into 125. That's the least reliable. Okay, then if they say most reliable, we're talking about the one which was effective. It only resulted in what? In less pregnancies. So in this case, according to this table, the most reliable was what? Contraceptive pills, because it only resulted in 4 pregnancies. And then the least reliable, it is the one which led to a lot of pregnancies amongst these couples. So the least reliable is 125. Are we moving together? Now, for us to answer this question again, we need to understand the categories to which each of these birth control methods belong. To which category? So condom, number one. Condom belongs to a category which we call barrier or mechanical. So condom is a barrier or mechanical method. So condom is a barrier or mechanical method. Then contraceptive pills. Contraceptive pills is a hormonal or chemical. Contraceptive pill belongs to a category which we call hormonal or chemical. So contraceptive pill, hormonal or chemical. Then rhythm method, this is natural. Rhythm method is natural. Rhythm method is natural. And then spermicide. Spermicide is chemical. Spermicide is what? Chemical. Okay, so which type of birth control is the least reliable? So in this case, the least reliable is D, which is natural, because rhythm method, it is the one which resulted, okay, into the what? Resulted to what? The highest number of pregnancies. So it resulted in to what? 125 pregnancies. Okay, so this one is the least what? Reliable. So the answer for question number 32 is D, which is natural, because rhythm method belongs to natural methods. Condom belongs to what? Mechanical or barrier. Contraceptive pills belongs to hormonal or chemical. Then spermicide belong to chemical. So which type of birth control is the least reliable? The answer is rhythm method, which is a natural birth control method. Then if you are being asked to say which type of birth control method is the most reliable, the same diagram, using the same diagram. So using the same diagram, the most reliable in this case is contraceptive pills, which is what? Hormonal. Okay. It is called hormonal because these pills, if they are taken, they affect the normal functioning of what? Hormones. So no wonder they are called hormonal, these pills. Okay, hormonal or chemicals. Because if a woman takes these pills, okay, these pills, they affect the normal functioning of what? The ovary and the hormones which are secreted by the ovary. Okay, so now for this particular question, guys, the type of method which is the least reliable is what? Rhythm, which is natural. So the answer is D.